There are 14 kids dead in an elementary school in Texas right now. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why do you spend all this time running for the United States Senate? Why do you go through all the hassle of getting this job, of putting yourself in a position of authority, if your answer is that as this slaughter increases, as our kids run for their lives, we do nothing? What are we doing? Why are you here? If not to solve a problem as existential as this.
Senator Chris Murphy speaking late in the day. We're joined now by Fred Guttenberg, whose daughter Jamie was killed in the Parkland school shooting. Your thoughts tonight?
Chris Murphy, you are my hero. Just over 4 years ago, my daughter killed in a similar shooting. And I want to remind you, my son was in the shooting as well, heard the bullets that killed his sister. And I want people to remember that, because it's not just about those who get killed today. It's about all of those who survive and are going to be impacted by what happened today. But gosh, Ari, I have had it. I really have. For 4+ years since my daughter died, I've been gentle with these people. I've been debating these people. I've been arguing over what this all means in terms of the Second Amendment, while since my daughter died, we've gone from 300 million weapons on the streets to 400 million, plus ghost guns. And they stand around and they want to debate. Let me tell you something. Since this is happening in Texas, and I saw Governor Abbott on an earlier segment here, he is responsible. Senator Cruz, you are responsible. Lieutenant Governor, you are responsible, because you have all pushed this notion that we need more guns and more hands of more people who we know nothing about. And this is the predictable outcome. These shootings are preventable, but they are also predictable. And the next one is going to happen as well if we do nothing. I apologize for my language. I'm shaking.
Nothing to apologize for. I think people can understand the intensity that you feel, while no one would claim to understand what you've been through. You mentioned some of the senators. I have a statement put out here from Leader McConnell, who says that he's, quote, heartbroken by reports of the disgusting violence directed at innocent school kids. The country is praying for the children, he says, families, teachers, and staff, and the first responders on the scene. I got about 2 minutes left. Fred, you mentioned Senator Murphy, your response to Senator McConnell.
He probably put out the exact same statement after my daughter was killed. Mitch McConnell is the common theme in doing nothing on gun violence. There is no person more significant in the failure to do anything in the Senate than Mitch McConnell. And so his statement, he can shove it up as you know what, it means nothing. Don't put out a statement, Mitch. Walk into Senator Murphy's office and tell him you want to be the one to change this today.
I hear you loud and clear. When we look at this as people, and we are still people, trying to live together in this pluralistic society on nights like this, and the president's going to be speaking here just over an hour from now. What else would you say to the families going through it, to the parents going through it, to people that are, as you mentioned, the horrific collateral damage, personal, emotional, community, in addition to the 15 killed?
I'm sorry. I after my daughter was killed, I had hoped to be able to make some change faster than we did. And I am sorry that you now have to bury your children and your loved ones, plan funerals, write eulogies, put a hug a child who did survive and now has to live without a sibling. I am sorry. I am here for you. There is an army of people who are here for you. Ari, I said the same thing earlier on Nicole Wallace's show. If there's any of these families that are listening to this segment now and they want to talk, if you would please connect them to me, because I will help them through every next day. But they are going to be okay, and I want them to know that. And they will get through it, and they will be there for those that they love, because that's what we have to do. But the next few days and weeks are going to be tough, and I just want the message to go out there that if any of those families are listening, if they would please reach out to your show and connect with me, that would be okay.
Fred, I appreciate your condolences, your offer, and you going through what is this grim part of this process. Fred Guttenberg, thank you. We will talk again, hopefully under better circumstances.